Guten Tag, meine lieben deutschen Freunde. 10 reasons you will never leave Germany. One reason why you will never leave Germany is because you are Germans, and Germans love to live in Germany. Okay, another 9 reasons we're gonna find out in this video. Don't forget abonnieren und like share this video, guys, and let's go.
What is up, Soul Fam? This is Chris with Soldier
What's
of
up,
Life.
Chris?
And here today I am at this beautiful park. I don't think I'm gonna let you see it. Nah, I might let you see it.
Man, take a look at the river. It's all brown. And this is probably because the bottom of the river has a special sand that makes the water brown, something like that. At least in London it's like that. I don't know, in this city maybe it's different. Looks like Frankfurt or something. Or it's London. No, of course.
But I am here today. In this video, we're gonna be talking about my 10 personal reasons why you'll come to Germany and you'll never wanna leave. I'm telling you right now, buddy. You'll never wanna leave. You're not gonna wanna do it. I didn't do it. You're probably not gonna do it.
Let's go,
not.
man.
These are
Let's
definitely
go.
one reason for me. Girls. We're gonna skip that one right now. So
Why to skip? I know that in Germany girls are very beautiful. Fräuleins, very beautiful woman in Germany.
number 2 is school is free. Now I'm currently in the process of trying to get my black ass into the German college system to get my school popping and on. But school, for the most part, is free in Europe.
University, he means what does he mean by school? Like this the school, for example, after kindergarten here in Latvia we go to school. In school we go to till 12 years, yes, and then we go to college or university. What does he mean by school? I don't understand.
I don't exactly know, so I'm not gonna say that, but I know it is in Germany. The only thing that really have to know German, I think you need to be level 2 certified in order to take college classes in Germany. And also the process, like the forms and shit like that, like they're way longer than I've ever done in America or Australia. Usually I'm like, hey man, I almost wish they kind of charge for it, because I usually be like, hey, here's some money, like, get out my lens. Hey, get the fuck out of my lens. Like, usually I'm just like, hey, you know, here's some money. I want to go to school. Thank you very much. I'm taking classes now. Give me my degree when I'm done, you know?
Is it hard to get a B2 German language? Is it hard to, like, first of all, learn till the level of B2? And is the test very hard or not?
But there's a lot of forms you got to fill out. There's a lot of stipulations. You got to have this, an apartment, and blah, blah, blah. But after you do all that, the schooling is free to you. Now, obviously, you're not going to get like healthcare and all that other shit, but you will be able to attend classes for free. You will have free tuition, and it's just an awesome thing to have. That's like one of the things in America right now. They're fighting, trying to get free tuition, but if everything's free, then the taxpayers got to pay. Like, I don't even like getting all that bullshit. School's free, man. Free. Get your ass in class. That was a rhyme. I didn't even know it. Get your ass in class. Number 3 is definitely the beer in Germany. Now, I know, yo, if we're talking about...
No doubt about that. You guys have a lot of beers. A lot of beers. Some people wrote in comment section big number. I forgot, but that it was big number of like different kinds of beers and wines. And wines, by the way, depends of the regions where you're located. This is what I found out also.
Germany, the Dutch, all these people, they're probably going to be fighting for who's the best beer. I don't know. I couldn't tell you, but I'm telling you, the beer. Once you drink German beer, you will never drink that American piss water again. That shit was so disgusting when I went back to the States. I promise I will never ever drink American beer again. If I ever go back to the States and I'm drinking, I'm going to get fucked up off Patron or Bacardi and Hennessy. I'm drinking hard liquor, baby, but I will not drink that beer again. That shit is gross.
You know what I'm gonna do one day? I'm gonna buy your German beer that I can find here in Latvia, and I'm gonna try it out, and I'm gonna record it.
Roast. That shit is G.
And I'm curious.
Motherfucking roast. Just the different types of flavors they got in Germany. Yo, I can I can taste it, fam. I can taste it. Yo, the beer in Germany, basically, like point blank beer. If you ain't had beer in Europe, you ain't never had real beer. The shit is gross in the States. I don't care where you got it from, unless it's imported directly and it's broken all of the import and deportation laws. That shit is gross. Number three, that's 6. Number 3, the quality of the food, man. Now, when I'm talking about food, obviously, I mean, we got some dope spots in America. There's a lot of food that, you know, anywhere in Europe, they ain't fucking with us. I got you. But the quality of the food, if you don't know, usually when I go buy food in America, if that shit ain't FDA approved, or if somebody didn't check on the quality of that food, or if they don't have some sponsor, if they don't have some certificate from some Chinese restaurant that I'm eating shrimp fried duck, really? I'm eating fried duck, which is really fried cat dog, not doing it. The quality of the food in Germany is way higher. The restrictions that they have, they put much higher on Germany than they do in the States. And, you know, really, this comes to, don't quote me on this, but usually in the States, like when they buy food, let's say McDonald's, another thing. I will never go to McDonald's in the States. I'm doing a video on that, actually, like the difference between the quality of food in McDonald's in Germany and the States. It's repugnantly, like, I don't even know what repugnant means, but it's, the differences are amazing. They're astounding.
The things that I heard about meat and food from USA was very disturbing for me, because I heard that they use a lot of steroids for chickens, you know, and beef, and the vegetables are not grown. Like they use some kind of additional like chemicals to grow the vegetables, something like that. And it's like wild, you know. And now I'm a bit concerned that when I'm gonna go to America, what I'm gonna eat. But probably I think there's also places where you can buy pretty good natural food over there, but like a lot of this kind of not natural food there in America, for sure.
The quality of the food in Germany, you can taste it. Like most of it is made in Germany. The food is usually not imported from anywhere else. So all the standards that they have in Germany, they keep there. Standards that they have in the States is really like whoever's the cheapest adhere to the minimum basic standards, you know, and that's terrible to me. I remember hearing like they said that Taco Bell, the grade of meat in Taco Bell is the same grade as dog food. Almost like you're eating dog food quality meat, which I mean, sometimes dog, like if you had a dog, you can feed them that wet shit. Sometimes it should be looking kind of good, but it's basically eating dog food, but it's just like good ass dog food. I personally know that, I know for a fact, you can just taste it. The quality of food is way better.
Sometimes dog food is tasty, and cat food is tasty also. I try my cat's food sometimes for fun. I don't know, because when I was kid, I had 2 cats in my household food, and I was always curious what is the taste of it, so I tried it. You know, it wasn't so bad. I don't know how my stomach would handle it though if I eat it in long term, but it wasn't so bad.
In Germany than it is in the States. Number 4. Nightlife. I don't even know where to go with this anymore. Nightlife's crazy in the States. I got it.
I love this like sentence.
But just what I've seen in Germany, they get it popping to the wee early hours of the morning, and that's not just in some states and some cities and some clubs. Most clubs stay open till about 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 if you find something really cool. They have huge, amazing clubs in like the smallest of cities sometimes, and the atmosphere.
We have the same over here in Riga. Like you can find places that work till 4, 5, even 6 o'clock in the morning. So if you want to like leave Germany and go somewhere that has pretty decent nightlife, you can come to Riga in summer. We have pretty decent nightlife over here.
Is always a fun one. It's always a good one. There's no negative vibes. Not a lot of people want to fight, start arguments and stuff. It's just a really chill atmosphere. Like I said, this is just what I've experienced, but it's amazing. Number 5, safe, fam. I can, you don't even know. Yo, I can leave my doors open if I wanted to. I won't. I'm not born yesterday. But in Germany, for the most part, is much safer than it is in America. Now, I'm not...
So this dude is in London right now, because I saw black cabs behind him. The only black cabs that are in the world are in London, as far as I'm concerned. So that city in the start, that was London, and the river was Thames. I'm Sherlock Holmes.
To deter any German that wants to go to America. I'm not saying some places in America aren't safer than some of the statistics in Germany, but I mean as an overall, it's just much safer. I remember last year. I went home for 12 days, and I hate to turn it into like a positive video into like this negative annotation. And what I found when I was watching the news, like if you're German, you watch the news, the things that I mostly see on the news in Germany is like something about Berlin Tag und Nacht, or some new rapper came out with a CD, or something else is going on crazy in another country. And every day in my city where I'm from, there was somebody who got murdered every single day. Every single day. Every single day. Just like I said, I don't want to make it.
Okay. Let's not forget that in America, they have more guns than there's population. This is the first thing that we need to keep in mind, because here in Europe, almost nobody carry guns. There's at least as far as I'm concerned, correct me if I'm wrong. If like Europe, you don't compare Europe to America when it comes to crime. It's just like on a different level. Europe is on a different level.
A negative thing, but that's all we see on the news. Somebody got shot. Somebody got killed. Somebody got ran over by a car. Somebody jumped out of an airplane, fell on a building, and after they crippled their body, somebody came up to them and shot them. This is just the stuff that we see in the news.
That's
Not
crazy.
only that is why we are also dehumanized to school shootings, mass shootings, because they happen every year. And in Germany, you just don't see stuff like that. It just shows that it's just usually much safer than it is in America. Number 6 is Germany is in the middle of Europe. Like, how convenient is that? Literally, you can go almost any European country.
That's awesome.
from
Yeah,
Germany. Well, the
yeah.
really cool ones anyway. You can really go to almost any European country from Germany.
If you want to go to Switzerland, no problem, go to Switzerland. If you want to go to Holland, go to Holland. Apologies, Netherlands, not Holland, but also to Holland. If you want to go to France, go. Belgium is there, Italy is there, man. The guys, I agree with this dude, absolutely. This is awesome when you live in the middle of Europe and you have such great countries as your neighbors. So that's cool. I like it.
Smack dab in the middle of Europe. I know that a lot of times I've taken like weekend trips to go to the UK or Netherlands or France or Belgium. You can go to all these countries within like a day's trip, within a day's ride if you want to. Usually in the States, I'm not driving more than 30 minutes to come see you, even if we friends. Like if you live an hour away from me, like we'll probably never see each other for like 2 or 3 years. But in Germany, for me, it was nothing to drive like 4-5 hours. Cities that were hours down the road just to see a friend for a couple hours and then leave, the same day maybe. But it's smack dab in the middle of anything. If I had
This dude treats his friends very bad.
friends in Croatia or France or Belgium or something like that, I would see them on the weekend if, I had time from work or something like that. But I would be able to go see them on the weekend, and it's not too far. In the States, it just seems like people aren't driving that far. It's just not happening. It ain't happening. But it's smack dab in the middle of all of that stuff. Number 7, 8, 6, I don't know. I can't remember. Other thing that will make you stay and make you not want to leave is that Germany is so simple. Now, I don't mean this in a bad way, but I know in America, it just seems like everybody's trying to keep up with the Joneses. It seems like, you're not really nothing if you won't have nothing. I know when I was in the States, man, I thought that as soon as I get some money, I'm gonna buy that, and that's gonna make me on. I'm gonna be the man. Or when I get this, I'm gonna get this, because then I'm gonna be popping. You know what I mean? But in Germany, nobody really cares about that stuff. It's so simple. The way of life, the things that they value are just so simple. They're not a subject to mass media. And
Yeah, this is what I love and preach in my life, that it's not all about what you have, that you are, it's all about how you live your life and how you enjoy it, because you have only one life, and the things you own don't own you, something like that. I mean, it doesn't make sense, but you got me. Like,
that's what I found out. It's kind of like if you go to Times Square and you see all the billboards, every commercial, they want to sell you something. And not to talk down about them, because that's their job. That's what they're supposed to do. But in Germany, a lot of people don't value all that stuff. There's not stores every single place you go. There's probably more restaurants than there are clothes stores in any given city in Germany. But it's because people like to enjoy their food, if they're not cooking at home. But I found that it's just so much more simple there. The way of life is simple. The things that they value are simple. They don't need new stuff all the freaking time. If it works, and they're gonna keep using it.
Yeah. I have the same mindset. Literally, I have the phone already Well, it's not big time, you know, but it's like 3 years. I love the phone, man. It's so good, but that battery is getting dead. I don't want to buy a new phone. I just want to change the battery, if you know what I mean. So I'm partly a German also.
Need like all this glamorous BS in order for them to be happy. And fuck, man, I need simplicity in my life. Number 9, I believe it is that the government takes care of you. Now I know, wait, before you start getting on my throats, German people, I know. Hey, before you start getting on my throat, I'm not gonna say the German government takes care of people when they shouldn't. I can't really delve into that all the way because I don't really know that much about it. But for what I've seen is that they take care of their people more than not. For women that have kids, for their maternity leave, for homeless people, for people from different countries that want to try to make their way into being in German society. They'll help you get a job. They'll help you learn German. You really have to want to be there.
That's nice. That's nice.
Conform to the German culture. I'm down. Yo, hey, German,
yeah,
I'm with
I
it.
agree.
I'm
I
all
agree.
for the shits. But the government really takes care of their people. And I'm only using this in contrast to the States. States don't give two shits if you want to live in America. We ain't teach you English. You better learn on your goddamn own. You better have a job. You better get married. And you better be an American citizen before...
You better get married. I mean, that's so nice from the government side that you guys, your government has such a nice policy, I don't know, politics regarding the people, the immigrants, you know. That's awesome. I love it and I support it with my soul deep down because I think that creates the good aura in the community, in the country, you know, and the feeling that the wellness comes with that also, that the government is doing their own stuff that they have to do, people are doing their own stuff, and everybody is in their own place.
For the 5-year period in 90 days or else we're kicking you out. Like, they just don't take care of people that want to be American. The government doesn't really take care of a lot of things. They're doing their best. I'm not saying a lot of people aren't getting aid, they're not getting help. The governments do their best, I got it, but it just seems like on a more global scale, the government of Germany takes care of their people. And the last one that I would say, there's just amazing things to do in Germany. In my perspective, like
For
I said, I've been to
sure, no
America,
doubt about
I got
that.
it. There's plenty, there's fucking water parks, there's, you know, New York's
like million castles.
Times Square, Malibu Beach, and, you know, I don't fucking know what else. I don't really travel America.
Different states, I mean, different cultures, I mean, low, high German. I can keep on going on and on and on and on and on.
I don't know what to tell you. But in Germany, there's so much history that you can see there. They have water parks and Europa Park.
He said water parks 2 times.
I believe they have the most castles.
He was out
Europe,
of words, man.
Period. It might even be the world. I don't know. But they have castles that you can go see. They have cities and towns that are built thousands of years old, but they just put doors inside of them. I remember I seen one of the chains that they would have, I believe it was like during the Holocaust era, where they would hang people up within public so then the people walking around could see them like bleeding out to death and stuff like that. Not to say that it's a good thing, but it's humbling to see this type of culture and stuff like that in everyday life. And we don't have that in the States because we're not as, you know, because our country isn't as old as you are. Look at this little asshole. Look at this motherfucker. But I think really, for me, Germany just takes the cake. There's a lot of cool shit to see there. It really is.
For sure, for sure, no doubt about that.
But that's all I got for today. Let me know in the comments below if you don't agree with one of my comments. Also, let me know if there's something that I forgot. Maybe there's an aspect of the differences between the two countries in which I forgot. Let me know in the comments below.
Okay, guys, I have a question for you. From 10 reasons that were mentioned, which reason you like more? I would love to hear from you in the comment section, guys. And don't forget, please, abonnieren und seht das video, guys. It will help out the channel. It will grow. The community become better, bigger, better, stronger. I'm gonna visit Germany in April, guys, for sure. I'm gonna go to my friends to Frankfurt. They don't know about that, but I'm gonna buy the tickets and I'm just gonna go. I don't care.